Welcome to the Theory of Five workshop. I'm Chris Saraceno, father, husband, mentor, and author of the Theory of Five. In this life-changing video series, we dive into the core philosophies that will support you in reaching your full potential. Join us on this journey as we explore the behaviors necessary for transformation and personal growth.
It's the theory of five that makes you thrive.
I would tell you the greatest joy of my life, the greatest privilege of my life, is being a parent. I believe that once you have children, you have an obligation to society to make sure that you teach them the behaviors, the actions, that you have the discipline, you have the focus. I always say with children, you gotta have rules, regulations, and consequences. Why? Because that's what's gonna happen in life. And if they don't have it in the household, what's gonna happen when they're not in the household? The key and the root to getting through those tough days as a parent is love. The love you have for that child and the dream you have for that child. The times you worry, because we're all going to have that with a child, because no child's perfect, like no individual's perfect, is to remember how much you love them and the goals that you have for them as a parent. There's going to be times that you're frustrated. So I would tell you that's times when you have to take a deep breath. That's time when you have to have patience. That's times when you have to remember what your parents went through and remember that when you were their age, being that it was when you're 5 or 15, and say, okay, I know I wasn't a perfect child. And there's probably things you don't want to tell your children that you did. And remember, we all go through that. And remember, listen, they're human, just like you were when you were a child. To me, it's still amazing that you could have children, and I remember my parents saying this, and I've heard other parents say this, that you could have 2 or 3 children raised in the same household, but they could have completely different outcomes on the way they behave and act and the way they think. I would tell you right now, with all my children, I look at it and say, you're going to always love them the same. You're going to want the same goals for all of them, but one of the main goals is making sure that you set them up for society and how they're going to be treated in society. And in society, what happens is if you don't put the same effort in, if you don't get the same results, you're not treated the same by your boss or supervisor. So they have to learn that early on. For more information on the Theory of Five, go to social media, go to our website, get our book or workbook. Remember, you only have one shot at this life, so please choose your best life. This is the Theory of Five, where all possibilities are limitless.